Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I went grocery shopping again and as you guys know, I explained in my last video that it is extremely hard for me to find a lot of things that are on the Dr. Sebi Alkaline list. Part of it could be because I'm in the upper Midwest of the United States and it's cold and a lot of those things don't actually grow here. It could just be that it's a healthy food and most people like tangerines and mandarin oranges over like the preferred sour oranges that are preferred. And like that with maybe a lot of food. It is extremely hard for me to find the grains. Most of the time when I mention it, people have no idea what I'm talking about. So, I am going to tell you guys about some foods that I found today that have been extremely hard for me to find. And like I said, I've seen some of these foods before, but I really think that it's because this is the beginning of the spring. And with it being the beginning of the spring, I think a lot of these foods weren't in season and they were just almost close to impossible for me to find. So I went to 3 different stores. I'm going to start with the first. The first store I went to is called Holy Land. This is actually a really cool restaurant because it's like half restaurant, half like market. And you know, if you do eat meat, it's almost like compared to like the kosher way, but kind of more the way that they do it in the Middle East or with more like Muslim foods that are made sure that they're very pure and completely vegetarian fed meats and things like that. But it's a really nice, really clean deli. They tried to help me find as much stuff on my list as possible, and I did find a few things. So the first thing I'm going to show you, just because and I hate that I kind of touched this receipt, I really didn't want to touch many things because these are just kind of out. I have actual figs here, dried figs, and I'm just going to take one off. Here are my dried figs, and I use food like this because I eat a lot of dates, and I use these because they're natural, they're naturally sweet. I have not ever tried a fig in like its original natural form, so I am super excited to try this. See if I like it. If I like it, I'll buy more. I didn't really get a lot of them because if I didn't like it, I didn't want to waste my money on it. How much are these 4 figs? So, whew, they're a little pricey. For just these 4 figs were $1.52. So, if I would have really gotten a lot of them and not liked them, it would have been really expensive, and I kind of would have wasted a lot of money. Chamomile tea. Sorry, I'm not focused in. This is, I believe this is Arabic. Sorry, I'm not bilingual, but I have had chamomile tea before, but I've never seen it in like its pure form outside of a like tea bag. So I thought that was so pretty. Like they're just a really pretty yellow flower. I love how chamomile tea tastes, and it also helps with like properties as far as clearing skin and detoxifying your body. So I have some loose tea bags. I'm going to package these and have this for tea at my desk as when I'm like working on projects and things like that. So this will be my daily tea. So a lot of you know what this is already. This has been one of the hardest fruits that I have tried to find. These are sour oranges, or Seville oranges, or would it be Seville? And yes, it actually says it on there. Focus in, camera. All right. So I'm super excited for this because I miss oranges. I have stayed true to it. I know some people were like, oh, you can get some mandarins, you can get some tangerines, they're not bad for you. I'm getting exactly what is on the list because I really want to detoxify myself of this mucus and from this issue with my PCOS. I'm really trying my best to treat myself, to self-medicate, and I'm just hoping everything works out fine. But I have my oranges. I'm going to instantly take 2 of these and make some orange juice. But I'm going to wait till my husband comes home because he's never had these before and we want to try them out together. So I'm super excited to try sour oranges. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before, but I probably either one, didn't know they were sour oranges, or it could have been another orange with kind of the bumpy layer, which not all of them are bumpy because I actually have one that looks pretty smooth. But I'm not sure if I tried these before. I'm just mad that I couldn't find them. Oops. So after I left the store, Holy Land, I drove past a market, and it was an Oriental market. It's actually called Good Deal Oriental Foods. And the first thing that came to my mind was the like seaweed seasoning that you can have that gives like a more saltier taste. And I was looking for that, couldn't find it. However, I looked around their store and found some pretty good things. And I did buy other things today, but today I'm just kind of showing you guys the things that are on the list that are hard to find, or that this is like my first time discovering it or finding it in its pure form. So I had to look this up to make sure I'm saying it right, because I've been trying to learn Spanish for years and I always say this wrong. But this is a it's called Mexican squash, or is it chayote? I think I said it right. Excuse my voice, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I do know what's going on. Since I've started eating like this, my body has rejected mucus. So, sorry to gross you all out, but sometimes I can feel when the mucus is ready to be expelled. It doesn't feel like sore throat. It doesn't feel like I'm sick. I don't feel like I have a cold. It's just like I can feel my voice changing sometimes because I know that my body is trying to get rid of mucus. So the first few weeks I expelled a lot of mucus from my body, and that's how I know this is working. Even me standing here shows that it's working because like I said, I'm not in as much pain anymore. So this is the chayote. Never seen anything like this. Never had it. I'm excited to look up some recipes on this. Another thing I got from here is these little bananas. Now, I've seen these at Walmart actually, and I wasn't going to get them because they were not organic. And I was like, I don't trust half of Walmart's food that sits out in the front. Come on, y'all. Let's not act like we went there to buy things and saw some meat that's just been sitting there at the return counter. How long has it been there? So I also don't trust most of their vegetables. I don't trust a lot of food. But I found these are the suggested type of bananas to eat. And I believe that this is in the pure form of how bananas are originally supposed to be. You can actually get these dried. So I have been eating these dried. They are shriveled up. They almost look like little dead mummy fingers, but you can get those from Trader Joe's. They come in like a banana yellow bag. They are an amazing snack. They taste like sweet, I don't know, just like a little sweet chew, but it tastes banana flavor because it is a banana. It's just these dried. So try those. I did not share those last time because I think I just grabbed them from the store or something. Another thing I got from that store is some banana peppers. I've eaten banana peppers. And it says that you can have peppers on the list. Banana peppers are my favorite peppers. So I actually plan to can these and also save the seeds. I also found, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, I think it's called anise. And this can also be used in a tea. And one thing I'm going to say when you guys shop, make sure you still look at the ingredients, because I found some seaweed, and what I had actually planned, I found some seaweed, and what I actually planned on doing was buying that seaweed and crushing it up and making it into like a seasoning myself. And I turned it around, looked at the ingredients, not the suggested foods that you should have. So always, even if it looks like something as simple as just these little stars of the food that you can make into tea, still look at the ingredients. The last thing on my list, I stopped at Hy-Vee. and I found this pasta protein, gluten-free, source of fiber, and I love pasta. I miss pasta, but pasta is usually made from wheat, some form of wheat, some form of flour that is not suggested. And what I found is that the ingredients are chickpea flour and quinoa flour. Both on the suggested list. No other ingredients. And when you look at the color of this, it makes sense because that looks like both of those are kind of mixed together to bring that kind of reddish brown color. I'm so excited for this. I have some vegetables I plan on chopping up, putting in this. This is going to be good. So that's what I have for today, and I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of these videos. My goal is to actually find everything on the list, just so I can say, I like that, wasn't really feeling that, and actually be able to have some choices, because right now it's just like, as soon as I can find something, it's like, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that, because I have not been able to get everything on the list. So I am open to trying everything on the list. I hope I like everything on the list. So far, I like everything on the list that I have found. I have not found all the items. I'm scared about the cactus. I've had cactus before. Hated it. Hated it. Completely hated it. But I'll try it again. I'll try it again. I'll try to prepare something myself. Hopefully it'll be good. So guys, thank you for watching, and please subscribe, like, and share so that this information can be seen by other people who are probably looking to do the same thing that I'm doing, to self-medicate. And thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.